right. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome in, everybody. This is Michael Purgatorio coming to you guys live on your Saturday evening for a little bit of the Callout. This is a 5v5 squad strike between two trainers, best 5 amiibo, and this will be a spirited event, best of 7, and I gotta admit, I'm looking forward to another great matchup between these two, because you saw from the title here, it's Joseph versus Nightmare 2. Just before we go ahead and meet the amiibo that each trainer has prepared here, I just want to take the time to remind everybody we will be live tomorrow on Twitch, 7:30 Central Time. So make sure you guys go ahead and join us for that, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what everybody throws in for that. But for right now, guys, why don't we go ahead and go down to the lineups here where everybody has prepared their amiibo. So on the left side, the red side, we got Mr. Cannon Castle himself is Joseph, who is also our 2v2 Trainer of the Year 23 to 24 season. Congratulations on that, by the way. But right now, guys, we have for his, well, only lineup. There's no starting and backup lineup. There's only the, anyway. Blade is here. This is his Cloud amiibo. I think he's going to do a lot of work. Maybe even see a dunk or two from this guy. Who knows? Who knows? We also got the legendary Ground Mac. He is a Hall of Famer now in the Amiibo Fight Hall of Fame, and I gotta say, it's been a great addition to seeing him in the mix. Final Front is here. This is Joseph Sora amiibo. We saw a little bit of him actually the other night. Didn't do too bad. I thought he was pretty cool. And it wouldn't be a call out without the Oli Pyrrhic. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Olimar with what is known as Super Curry. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a secret weapon here for Joseph. No doubt, no doubt. We also have Ganolord here. This is, I believe, one of the Ganondorfs we're not really familiar with. This isn't the one, if I recall correctly, with critical immunity. This obviously isn't Joseph Zill. So I really want to see what this Ganondorf brings to the table here. But now we're going to turn our attention to the leader of Team Vigil's side, that is Nightmare's side, the blue team. So, blue team, guys, is going to be consisting of Blight. That is a Dark Samus who I think is actually pretty cool. We actually saw Blight a little bit in our 2v2 tournament just this past Monday. Wow. Okay. Time flying, time flying. Also, we have Rillian. That is the legendary Rillian. She is just fantastic and definitely a big inspiration when I was making Spike. So you probably do see some qualities of Rillian inside my corn amiibo Spike, but she is just fantastic. Definitely his go-to. NM Sword is here. This is a Link amiibo that doesn't get a lot of playtime. However, it is still a pretty good weapon to have on your team. It looks like really one of his more higher tiered amiibo on the teams, but before we get to the other top tier, we do have Chroma. That is a Pyramithra, and she's been getting a lot of reaction, definitely a lot of playtime here, and we really want to see how she stacks up in this squad strike setting. And last but certainly not least, we got a Lucas named Pride. It's funny, it feels like in almost any call-out we see at least one Lucas or maybe one Olimar, but Pride is definitely a Lucas you don't want to mess with, and he is here to lead the charge, or maybe, you know, just be there if you need him. You know, whichever. What's up, Dead Skulls? We're just starting right now, man. Welcome, welcome. So, guys, we did hold a coin toss, and it looks like Joseph selected heads. It was indeed heads, so we are going to be actually going to a Omega stage for round 1, but we will be alternating as we go along. And just a reminder for those that are newer as well, this is a best of 7 series. yeah, again, I'm really looking forward to this battle here. Joseph putting in a boatload of improvement, but I've also seen a lot of improvement from Nightmare, which, you know, that's scary in its own right, because I thought Nightmare was pretty good just jumping in. We're going to go ahead and get ready, though, guys. In fact, I'll establish a score once we get started here. In fact, you know what? Jumping the gun with my webcam and chat here, so I'm going to have to ask you guys to be patient, because each trainer did pick an order. And you know what, Joseph? I'm going to go with your order for foist. Wow. I'm already butchering the English language. Someone help. Okay, so Joseph, he wanted an FD stage, and oh god, this is evil. All right. Alrighty, and you know what, Nightmare, you actually DM me on Discord your order, so let me switch applications. Alrighty, and I gotta be careful because I'm using tiny little Joy-Con. I hate these things. Yeah, Nightmare, I don't know if you're in the chat, but you listed Blight twice. Yeah, he totally forgot about NM Sword, apparently. I'm gonna give it a minute. Is he in the chat right now? There he is. What's up, Nightmare? Yeah, you put Blight twice, bro, so where am I sticking NM Sword? Matter of fact, I'm gonna start from the beginning here, just to be sure. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Nightmare, guys. Appreciate your patience. Yeah, make sure you guys are not naming off the same amiibo twice. And, you know, great time for me to go ahead and say it. You guys do have the ability to switch up your order after each round. So keep that in mind if things don't go your way in round uno. Okay, so I'm not getting any kind of answer from Nightmare. So what I'm going to do is just this, because Blight was named first. We're putting NM Sword at the back then, so. All right, so this is going to be our order here. We got Pride and Blight right in the front. And as far as Chroma, Rillian, and NM Sword in the back, only Pyrrhic starting out first is just menacing. I'm going to just say that right now. Damn you, Joseph. But I do got to give some props here for Final Front being in the middle, the wild card position, because I think that's always a pretty good spot for a Sora in general. And Ganalord at the back, that's... See, we are having just not a lot of things to say about Ganalord because we don't see him very much, and again, we may not even see him this round. That's really how confident I feel for Joseph's side, but let's take a look at Nightmare's side real quick. So we got Pride, Blight in the front, like I said. I think Pride would actually be a great competitor to face off with Ali Pyrrhic. Blight, though, if he does have to go against Ali Pyrrhic, could be trouble. That could even be trouble here for Blade, really, if he has to go against Blight. But Chroma in the middle, I like that for Pyramithras, definitely, because, you know, they can be anywhere and everywhere at once, it feels like. And NM Sword at the back, this is one of those more higher tiered amiibos, so I think it's going to go well for Nightmare. But as far as who wins it, I still feel like it's going to be Joseph, but we'll definitely get to last amiibo. That's my opinion, at least. I think we're ready to go, though. So, like I said, guys, we'll get a score established after a few rounds here. But let's go ahead and get our next matchup started. Or first, yeah, let's get our first round started. Yeah, how deeply programmed is that? Let's get our next matchup started. Let's get our next matchup started.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on! I'm starting to see why USAC doesn't do much spirit stuff. Well, this is just prime content. There we go. Well, great up smash, and it looks like Pride will take the first stock, but Blade immediately with a down air will get that KO. What's up, Pat's Patch? Welcome in, sir. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. We are on the cusp of some content that may or may not be very good. Yeah, I guess I could understand that, but Blade making a bit of a boo-boo, and it is 4-3. Nightmare side back in the lead. This could be trouble for Joseph, especially since Blight not looking that damaged. Yeah, we also got a lighter competitor here. It's Final Front jumping in for Joseph's team. Sorry, I'm getting some clips, and it is now 3-3. Final Front and Chroma, this DLC duel. Yeah, Final Front may be cooked here, both figuratively and literally. It's going to be a stock, or amiibo, I should say, taken away from Team Shid. Team Shid's leader, that is. For a minute, I thought she, like, went right off stage with that, but the game says no. The game says no. And with 4:30 remaining, Chroma just going to let that rip. Continuous. Oh! Well, Ground Max gotta stay aggressive, but not too aggressive. Yeah, that's why. 2-1. And we got Giant Ganondorf. And that's gonna make it 1-1. And we're gonna keep it canon for this closing of round 1. It could be good ending, it could be bad ending. And great F smash. And if an M-Sword would have went off with a forward aerial, I think it would have been game over for Ganalord. But keep in mind, Ganalord does have that up special. And that is it. It's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say GG, but we will give our props to Nightmare for scoring round 1 here. Wow. And I would have lost here. I knew I was going to go to last amiibo, but I would have lost. Also, what's up, That Animator? Welcome back, bro. How's it? Yeah, how have you been, actually? It's been a minute. Well, before we move on here, guys, I'm actually going to switch up the screens here so we can kind of talk about what happened here. So, in the beginning, Duel of Fire. Pride coming in with some spicy curry to battle Holy Pyrrhic's spicy curry. Pride did get the first one, though. Blade would jump right in with that down aerial to get the second, and Blight Well, Blight held their own and was able to take out Blade with little to no problems. We then saw Final Front taking out Blight by the skin of his teeth, and at least it seemed to me, because again, light. Chroma, though, able to cook Sora. That would leave it for Ground Mech to smack Chroma with a big old knockout punch, and at that point, really putting pressure on Ground Mech immediately, which was great strategy. Got him with the signature up air. But then we had Ganondorf come in, something we don't see often, and it's just giant Ganondorf. One-up smash, and she was pretty much toast. We then saw that giant, though, wearing off enough for NM Sword to go ahead and overwhelm and take the victory with just a simple up smash. So GG on round 1, guys, and again, we're going to get a score established once we get some more rounds going, but I'm actually going to keep you guys on air here while we go ahead and just get things set up for the next one, because I get to promote more this way. Well, as I'm getting Joseph's team set up, guys, I just want to remind everybody that we are sponsored by Gubby.gg. Make sure to check out Gubby.gg today. This way you get 20% off with code AMIIBOFIGHT, all capital letters, no exclamation point. And yeah, it's not a bad deal, especially when you're going with the sampler platter. This way you're getting it for like, God, it's got to be less than 20 bucks. So make sure to check out W.GG today. They also got some new flavors like Grandpa's Denture Water, which is actually flying off the shelves a lot quicker than everybody thought. It's honestly just some mango, guys. It's not literal elderly man water. No. But, funny name. They also do have that passion fruit juice flavor I told you guys about. I really want to try that one next, actually, but I'm still checking out this blue raspberry. That's right, you gotta pronounce the P. Raspberry. But great first round. The second round about to commence, guys, and I don't know. I kind of feel like Nightmare may be sticking with the same order. If he does make an adjustment, it'll be pretty minor. I really liked that first round, though. I don't know about you guys. I really liked it. I didn't particularly like the spicy curry standoff, but you know, right at the end more so is what I really enjoyed. It was canon, and we saw a pretty good fight between Ganondorf and NM Sword. But looks like we are pretty much ready for round 2. And this is any battlefield stage. Actually, you know what? I get a slight edge doing this because now I can make sure I pick a goddamn battlefield stage. Haha. It's like magic. Kinda. Not really. But I'm also going to give it a minute in case these guys want to get back to me with a new order. I totally understand if they want to make some adjustments. You guys will have the opportunity to do that before each round, by the way, not just one round. And yeah, looks like I did my job. I hit battlefield. Good job, Perky. Thank you, Perky. What are you doing after this, Perky? Yeah, I'm busy. I understand. But, checking Discord now. Looks like Nightmare wants to just keep the same team going. Word up, word up. In fact, Nightmare, I'm going to get your squad settled first then, if that's the case. Alright, and let's see if Joseph... No, actually, looks like Joseph's going to keep the same one too. I like this. I like this actually a lot. Especially now that we're going to a battlefield stage. But, you know, I'm just looking at Nightmare's team. I can't help but feel this is going to favor him more than it will Nightmare. right. Looks like we're getting the same kind of matchups here, guys. The only big difference is the stage type, Battlefield. I want to just briefly talk about that before we jump in. So, really a master of up aerial attacks. So, I think Ground Mac, possibly even Final Fronts or Ganalord, really could be in trouble here. Granted, Ground Mac is a grounded fighter, so we're not going to see him going for aerial attacks, obviously, but if he does get popped up with a down tilt, decides to just kind of hang out on a platform, yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of Ground Mac there. But also just want to see this other, I also want to see NM Sword and Ganalord battle it out again. I thought that was pretty cool. But right now, guys, we're going to get started with our next round. Let's see what we got. Hey, what's up, MLL456? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, bro. And yeah, actually we are. It's not gonna lie, it's more like an affiliate slash sponsorship kind of deal, but yeah, it's fun to say it. It's fun to say it. Yeah, not much. We got a call out going between Joseph Best Five and Nightmare's Best Five. This just started. This is round 2. I swear to God, this new phone I got is the slipperiest of sons of bitches. There we go. I know. They both have curry. Yeah. Well, it is 5-4. Ride. Oh, he gets a hit off of him. Okay. And that will be 4-4. Also, what's up, Bowser boy? Welcome in and happy Saturday. We got a leader of Team Shid amiibo versus a leader of Team Vigil amiibo, beating the hell out of each other. A nice little itty-bitty combo by Blight there, and great. There we go! Finally see the dunk from Blight tonight, and it's Chef's Kiss. And I ain't talking Chef Boyardee, we're talking the good stuff. Yeah, that's something that I'll need to find a way to counter, but I think I got a few ideas that don't really involve curry. It's cool, Bowser boy, but yeah, again, hope you're having an awesome weekend, bro, and we are seeing round 2 tied at 3. We actually have a game already in the books for Nightmare, and we may be seeing game 2 going to Nightmare. Ground Mac getting a little overwhelmed, but he gets back to ledge, no problemo, with 4.5 minutes remaining. Maybe? I mean, technically Nightmare did. He just fought fire with fire. Oh boy! Yeah, that will be 2-2. Ground Mac looks like he's on a mission to get his team a lead, but almost verbatim what we saw last round. Really in, pops him up, hits the up air, and now we got a lead for Team Nightmare. And really in, keeping the Ganondorf on his toes, but be weary of that up smash. And, you know, the down smash is pretty terrific too. And that is it. NM Sword will not take a scratch, and we got a 2-0 lead for Mr. Nightmare. All right, well, guys, I just want to go ahead and say great round here, but we'll give our props to Nightmare and the gang. Again, very similar to last round, so I'll do my best to just kind of plow through what had happened here. So even with the battlefield stage, guys, pretty much the same as last time. We had Pride taking the first KO, Blade able to take out Pride almost immediately. Light with a dunk this time. That was really fucking cool, actually. Then we had Final Front taking out Blight. Chroma cooking the Sora again this round, but then Ground Mac, I don't think it was a KO punch actually this time. I think it was just a normal uppercut. I could be wrong actually, but we then saw Rillian down tilt, up air, boom, over, and Ganalord was able to get the job done again. Not though without Rillian getting a few licks in, so we definitely saw a much more talented, much more consistent Rilly this round, and NM Sora just able to jump off the platform, hit the forward smash, boom, 2-0 lead for our friend Nightmare. You know, I'm gonna put the score actually on the other screen. This way we got that. This way we got that while the match is going on. So I am going to go ahead and get our third round started. We're going back to an Omega stage, any random Omega stage that is, for round 3. So Joseph is starting to struggle a little bit, and for those that may or may not have been following Joseph's career like I have, sometimes when he starts to struggle, he goes random. I don't know if that's going to be the game plan here for him, but it's a very big possibility, and I guess to a degree I can support that this time, considering that Nightmare is probably going to keep that same order, so trying something new should probably be in Joseph's strategy right now. Also, as we're getting round 3 set up, guys, I also want to just take the time to remind you, tomorrow on Twitch, we will have a 1v1 arena, as we do every Sunday on Twitch, 7:30 Central Time, so make sure you guys keep training your amiibo, keep getting better, and yeah, as a reminder, those are 1v1, so try to get there a little early. Yeah, I also see in the chat the Curry plus the Pikmin damage, and that was a thing I was thinking about, is depending on what Pikmin Olimar's got, you know, if he's got 1 or 2 red, they should be able to survive that Curry onslaught. That could come in handy for him in the long run, but it's not really a thing that, that is absolutely going to save him there. Attacks kind of sticking together. Yeah, I, again, don't remember when Joseph was down 2-0, but that doesn't mean it's over for him. We have seen comebacks here in Amiibo fight. That is for certain. I'm not going to speak anything into existence right now. At least not at this point. But, Nightmare's team is looking good, and you know, the counter with the spicy curry, it's genius. Don't get me wrong, but it's also, from my standpoint, from the streamer and the audience standpoint, it's kind of like, come on. All right, well, guys, let me go ahead and check if Joseph has gotten back to me on Discord, if he's doing something new. Yeah, looks like he will be, so I'll take care of his order first. Not what I was expecting. Wow. Nightmare now just realizes he put Blight twice after I told him, hey buddy, you put Blight twice. Can we take a minute to see what was really going on here? But yeah, I think I understood it because you put Blight first, so not a huge deal. Yeah, it actually looks like Nightmare will be sticking with his same team. Understandably so. Yeah, he's pretty much following the same mantra I do. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Alright guys, so as you can see, Nightmare did not make any changes, but Joseph this time has made a few adjustments. So you see Ganalord and Blade have switched spots. We also have Ground Mac in the middle and Final Brunt going right after Ollie Pyrrhic. So I feel like this could be a bit of a roadblock for Blight, and this could actually work out for him. The only thing I'm afraid of is how does Ground Mac compete against Blight or even Chroma. It's not going to be easy, but it can be done. Also, guys, I'm going to bring us back here, and let's also go ahead and get a score situated. We're on round 3 after all. I should start making it different colors. I think it works right now. I think I'm being too much of a perfectionist, but as you can see, Joseph, Goose Egg, Nightmare, Dose. We're about to get our next matchup started here, guys. Place your bets. So we're going round 3, any Omega form stage. And here we go. Yeah, it's very hard for me to even commentate this, as you can see, because it's... What has amiibo fight callouts become? Well, we see Ollie Pyrrhic getting the first KO, surprisingly. Now here comes Blight. Blight not making things light for Joseph's Olimar. That was a little terrifying. Anyone else terrified? I'm terrified. It is 4-4, and no, now it is 4-3. No, he light, but Jesus. I did not expect to see that coming, and right now, guys, Blight looking good against his Ground Mac. Ground Mac fighting back, Ground Mac. No, Blight will get back. And eat a right hand in the process of getting back to stage. And with less than 5:15 on the game clock, Chroma may have to do some slight carrying, because we still got Ganalord as well as Blade waiting in the wings. And great down smash. Chroma will hit the ledge. Chroma, what you gonna do? That just reminds me of that new Mountain Dew commercial. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Tied at 2. And now here comes Rillian. Now, I know Vigil has a mascot for their team, but Rillian has got to be the leader of the team. Or at least in Nightmare's mind, she is. 2-1. This is crunch time for Blade. Blade getting a little overwhelmed here. He does hit a down smash. Oh, he misses the neutral special off stage. That, I'm pretty sure, would have been a KO. 99%. Nice hit there by Really Ann. Cloud amiibo. Very damaged. And now gone. It's over. Well, even with Ollie Pierre getting the first stock, we still see a Nightmare victory. Crazy. Well, guys, before I change the score, we're going to go ahead and talk about what just happened here. So a lot of people, including myself, thinking that the change would probably benefit Joseph, even if it's a little bit, but instead it really came back to bite him. We saw Ollie Pierre getting the first KO, raising a lot of hope here for the Team Shid Leader, but then we had seen Blight jump in, immediately hitting a down air on Ollie Pierre for the spike. Then we saw Blight with a forward smash from center stage, taking out Final Front. Once that had happened, Ground Mac coming in to do a little damage control, taking out Blight. Didn't exactly do it immediately, but close to immediately. Close. Chroma able to go ahead and make mincemeat of the Brawler from the bronze, but then we had Ganalord taking out Chroma with a nice dash attack at ledge. Now here's where things get fun, at least for Nightmare and the gang. Really Ann taking out Ganalord and Blade, and looking so good while doing it. Good job, Really Ann. We're going to move on here to our next one, guys. So this will be round 4, and it's any battlefield stage. And I hate to say it, but Joseph is facing elimination right now. I don't know if Joseph can go either way with this one. He's either going to go with the random, or maybe he will cook something up that is, you know, a little more devious than I thought. I have a feeling, or at least if I'm trying to get into Joseph's head right now, which I would not recommend, there's a lot of uranium in here. But I think he's just going to try and go for a more strong arm, overwhelming beginning for Nightmare's team. That is my prediction. I could be wrong, though. I will be reaching out, actually, to Joseph and letting him know that, yes, you are facing elimination. What do you want to do? I, for one, would not like to see another shutout call-out. That is never any fun. Really, for the trainers, the audience, anybody. So, I gotta be honest, I'm pulling for the leader of Team Shid right now. Also want to take this time to remind you guys that we do have the FGC Tournament Submission app open for you guys to go ahead and submit today. It is going to be a pretty fun stamina tournament that we're doing. It's our first time really doing it, so nice. It's kind of like the beta run, guys. Be nice. Nah, I think we did a pretty good job with this, or at least Frostbite did a pretty good job with doing the labbing out and also allowing who can and cannot enter. Kazuya, goddammit. I know you're the face of Tekken, motherfucker, but you have to be just so fucking menacing in amiibo play. Alright, well, we're about to get started, guys, and I'm curious maybe if Nightmare may be making some adjustments to his order in the next round. What actually could be our last round. Yeah, I'm at a loss for words here, chat. Alright, well, time to see what Joseph wants to do. And yes, he's made an order. It's not what I expected, but I think hopefully this could work for him. Oh! And I'm getting some breaking news here from Nightmare. Says doesn't want it to be a shutout. So he's going to be changing some stuff up. And all I got to do is hit a button. No No, I'm not that quick with the orders, guys. It's... Wow! See, I hit random, and we still get Pride right in the front. That is fucking nuts. This is knucking futz. So as you can see, Final Front will be starting off here. Ollie Pyrrhic is right behind him, though, in case he needs backup. And Pride is going to be starting out, but Chroma is right behind him. That sounds dangerous to me, but only one way to find out for sure. We also got NM Sword as a bit of a wild card. I think that could really translate well for Nightmare, especially if NM Sword just has to take care of Ollie Pyrrhic or Ground Mac. And then we got Blade at the back, Rillian at the back. Rillian is dangerous, and she's been consistent all night, so I think Rillian will be the deciding factor. If not, Blight will be the deciding factor here. But I actually do need to update the score here as we're going back to our main screen. Give me 1 second while I do that, guys. Hell of a call out so far. All right, I think we are ready to go. This is round 4, a do-or-die scenario for Joseph. Did I take Battlefield? I hope I did. I'm now uncertain. Okay, no, I got it. I don't know why I'm always uncertain with these, but I am. The game just decided Pride must be in the front. Well, Pride has been the pride and joy of the team, in my opinion. I guess Final Front has been offered up as a sacrifice. He has not been having the best of series. And a down smash is going to take out the Sora immediately. But now we have Ollie Pyrrhic, and he's going to try and build some damage with this Super Curry. Is starting to take damage. In fact, he's at over 100%, and the Super Curry is still going. Oh, now it stopped. That's the point where Pride's got to find an opening. Oh my God! Air dodge or something, buddy. Well, Ollie Pyrrhic is gaining momentum against Chroma. That is not good for Chroma. Less than 5.5 minutes, guys. Ollie Pyrrhic may be trying to put the team on his back, which is a lot of pressure for this small competitor. Scary. Not quite a knockout. Oh, boy. Again, we see more fighting fire with fire. The fire Pikmin, that is. And that will be 4-3. So Nightmare's team is down, but if there was ever a time for them to rally back, NM Sword would probably be that guy to rely on. And he does take care of Ollie Pyrrhic. NM Sword will make it back to the ledge. No problem. Okay. Didn't really get that launch, I think, that he wanted. And barely makes it back. Only to get knocked the fuck out. Great parry. Here comes Blight. Blight has been at least one of the MVPs here tonight. Definitely an honorable mention to Pride. Uh-oh. For For a split second, I thought that up tilt hit, but Blight is still here. Double hit. Oh no! Blight! Little Uno reverse action off stage. That's going to give Nightmare's team a lead. Do you believe that was the first time we've seen a lead? Or okay, we're done here. Well, guys, just want to go ahead and say GG, but let's give our props to Nightmare for this shutout victory. Holy cow. I did not expect this, and I'm not going to lie, I think I'm a little more terrified of Nightmare as a trainer. Mostly Blight. Blight is unstoppable. Well, GG, gentlemen. We're going to go over what had happened in this matchup, and then we're just going to skedaddle for the night. It's a little bit of a faster call-out than we expected, but Pride able to get the first KO off of Final Front. It looks like, actually, they did have a lead in the beginning. That's right. Oli Pyrrhic, though, making Pride's life miserable with some Super Curry, and was actually able to get the KO off of Chroma. This really raised the hopes for Team Shid. We then saw NM Sword, though, taking out Oli Pyrrhic, and then, well, Crown Mac, you know, it felt like NM Sword was about to get the better of him, and then boom! KO punch. Blight, though, taking out Ground Mac, Ganalord, and Blade, and Ground Mac I actually forget, but I know with Ganalord, Blade, it was just a simple neutral air off stage. Blight looked fucking amazing, so great job, guys, and I don't know if Nightmare did or not, but can we still give some praise to Bulks? I feel like we should be doing this right now. In fact, I'm gonna raise one for Bulks and making Samus amiibo just the bestest they can be everywhere. But that's gonna call it for us here tonight, guys. We just want to say thank you for dropping in. Next time we will be on YouTube. I don't know, actually, because Wednesday I got a dentist appointment. No amiibo talk, by the way. I'm going to see if we will be able to do a raid boss thing or not. I think we should, though. So, I'm thinking about it. Just be ready for tomorrow, guys. Twitch, 7:30 Central Time. We're running some 1v1s. Still no one has gotten item of the week, though. Not a damned soul. So, drill is the item of the week. Make sure to go ahead and ponder that. Yeah, I can check that later for you, MLL456. I'll DM you. Other than that, though, guys, also make sure to sign up for our FGC tournament. That'll be on Monday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Every stage is on King of Fighters stage, and it's a stamina battle where only certain competitors will be allowed, and depending on who you pick, that's what's going to adjust the HP levels here. So make sure to read that submission app before you throw in your Pikachu or your Mario amiibo. Yeah. But I'm outie, guys. Thank you again for hanging out with us here tonight. Deuces. Good night, good luck, and God bless.